Hey guys, what's up? I'm Sierra. Welcome back to Cantwell Beauty. Today's video is going to be a concealer showdown. So I've got two brands here that I really want to try out. I've got the Maybelline Superstay Concealer and the Physicians Formula Natural Defense Concealer. I'm going to put them head to head, go throughout my day, see which one wears better, and give you guys the final results. So stick around if you'd like to see that. So for today's video, I used a simple cleanser, the CVS Health Daily Facial Cleanser. It looks like that. I also used my regular eye cream because I felt that was really important to do my normal skincare so that I could tell how the concealers worked on my normal days. So I used the Dr. Brandt Needles No More, which looks like that. And I also used the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream on my whole face. So I think that will make a difference. If you are using some kind of weird new skincare, obviously that's going to affect, you know, the final results. There's too many variables, let's put it that way. So I used my regular skincare and I'm going to use my regular foundation as well. So for now, I'm going to use a little bit of sunscreen, just a very little bit. Not really going outside today, but just for the video purposes, again, I want to use what I normally use, and I'm using the Super Goop Zinc Screen 100% Mineral Lotion, and I'm putting a little bit of that on my face. My shirt today says, "Trust me, I'm a makeup enthusiast." It's my own merch. I don't sell it or anything. Today I'm using the Laneige Blur Perfector as my primer. I really like this because it's very, very light, and I like the scent of it. It's a light scent. It's not necessarily scented, but it does have, like I said, a light scent to it. So keep that in mind. What's great and not so great is today I woke up with two little blemishes here. There's like a red one popping up here and a little red one popping up here. So I'll be able to see the coverage of the concealers on those areas too. I am using a full coverage kind of foundation today, so that may cover it just right off the bat, but if it doesn't, hopefully the concealers will. Today for foundation, I'm using the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. Don't worry, I know this one looks empty. I do have an extra one right here. So I'm just gonna apply that with the Real Technique sponge. So I'm gonna put that on my face. Should I zoom you guys in? So have you guys been doing your makeup every day? What's like the deal? You know, like even if you're home and you're not working, are you still like keeping up on your skincare? I feel like, you know, right now, obviously I'm a makeup enthusiast, but I'm also becoming quite a bit of a skincare enthusiast. I'm just curious, like, do you guys, you know, do a full skincare regimen every day? And if so, what is it? Is it drugstore now because you just don't want to spend the extra money on high-end skincare? How is your skin kind of reacting to newer skincare? I know I've been using some newer items, and I'm trying not to get any foundation under my eyes, and I'm doing a really bad job. I have been trying the new cleanser that I just showed you from CVS. I like it so far. I can't tell if that's what caused me to break out or not. I've been trying the NYX Born to Glow foundation, and I will be heartbroken if that's what broke me out. So next time I wear that foundation, I'm actually going to use the Purity Made Simple cleanser so that I can see if, you know, that's what it was. Like I said, I've been trying so many new products. I think it's just hard to tell kind of what's been breaking me out. Okay, so I did my best to not put too much or any foundation underneath my under eyes, just so you guys could kind of tell that I do have bags and I have discoloration. I've always had those as far as I can remember, so it'll be nice to test out these concealers and kind of see what they can do. There are a lot of claims on these concealers, so I do want to try them out and see how they do with those claims. Let's start with the shade ranges. So I'm going to put the Maybelline one on this side. So Maybelline has 12 shades that are available. They claim to be, like I said, I'll put it up on the screen, but just to give you a few, it's waterproof, interesting, full coverage, transfer resistant, and it's smudge resistant. And it says it's a lasting transformation. Now I got the shade light medium. Like I said, there was 12 shades in the store, and this is what the packaging looks like when you take it out. It's like a squeeze tube. I'm hoping it's a doe foot. It feels like it is. I'm trying not to, yeah. So that's what the concealer doe foot looks like. And I'm gonna try it on this eye. Okay, the color's not too bad for me. And I don't use a ton of concealer. I learned a lot from Robert Welsh, and it's that you really don't need a ton of concealer. If you just put a little bit on the inner eye, a little bit on the outside of your eye, you should be fine. And then you sweep any excess concealer underneath your eye on your like where it dips into the bag. There's a lot that goes into makeup that a lot of people don't think about. I'm learning, so as I learn, I'm kind of trying to put that on my channel. So these are not my techniques. These are things that I've learned too. So I'm just lightly, well, I like the coverage right off the bat. I think that is, wow. I'm using my Real Techniques sponge to just gently pat it in. Wow, I already really like this. I was not expecting to like it that much. It is a bit light for me, but as you can see, it definitely covered up any discoloration. The bag is still there. I mean, the texture of my face is not going to change with a concealer, like the actual shape of my eye, but it definitely is covering up any coloration. Like if I move my face, now look at the difference between this eye and that eye. I mean, that's extreme, I think. Just patting in the rest of it. And just so you know, this concealer, the Maybelline concealer, is available at Ulta, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, and Target, just to name a few. So if you like what you see there, that's where you can get it. And it costs $12.99. I had a coupon for $4, so $4 off. So, and it's 0.23 fluid ounces. So I think that's pretty decent for the coverage. I so far really like it, especially over top of the It Cosmetics CC cream. So, all right, let's try the second concealer, and that is the Physicians Formula Natural Defense Concealer. Now, right off the bat, I just have to tell you guys that this concealer only has, ready for this? 5 shades. 5. So that makes me think that it's almost a CC cream or BB cream type concealer where it's not going to be all about coverage. It's more about the SPF factor and the RPF, meaning blue light protection, and PPF, pollution protection. Just to give you an idea, it looks the same as far as the packaging. Like it's very similar. It says on here, total coverage concealer sunscreen. So I don't know, 5 shades is kind of crazy. When I looked on the website, ooh, it's got a little sponge. When I looked on the website, the deep shade didn't look very deep to me. So I don't know. I just don't know what they're doing with the shade ranges sometimes. Okay, so on the back it says on and off. So you got to turn it on first. So there's like a little twisty. Can you see that? So I'm twisting it on. And then I'm new to this, so forgive me if this is like looking weird. And I'm just squeezing it a little bit. I'm so nervous. I feel stuff coming out. I'm gonna press it on my eye. I'm just waiting for this thing to explode all over me. Is there instructions like apply liberally 15 minutes before sun exposure? Okay, that's all it says for directions. It's still not coming out. Okay, here we go. It's coming out the little hole in the middle. Can you guys see that? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna do the same thing I did. Oh, this color is a little bit lighter than the last. I got the color light. I think it's all they had. They didn't have like their medium shade. This one's a little bit, I don't know. I can't tell if it's like pinker or just lighter. So it's a little bit thicker of a formula than the Maybelline one, just in general. The Maybelline isn't exactly thick, thin, it's just not as thick as this one. Yeah, this is a very thick formula. So I'm gonna let it sit just like I did with the Maybelline one to give it a second to just kind of sink in. Okay, now I'm using my Real Technique sponge to pat it in. I feel like it's a drier formula. And it doesn't seem, I mean, it's not sinking in nearly as nicely as the Maybelline one. It just doesn't look as nice. It's definitely drier. So, and I have oily skin. I don't know if you guys can tell that from the angle that I have you guys at, so I'll zoom you in. I'm not a fan off the bat. It's okay in a pinch, I guess, and it's good SPF and all that good stuff, but I wouldn't put powder over this. Let me zoom you in so you can kind of see. It's not like, it's not blending. Where this one is just a smooth canvas, if I change the light here, this one's a lot smoother. In person, I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not because like I said, I have really heavy bags here, but this one just looks crepey and it just doesn't look as nice. So the Physicians Formula, just to give you an idea, it's available first of all at Ulta, CVS, on Physicians Formula website, Target, and Walmart, just to name a few places it is available. This one was $11.49. I also had a coupon for $4 off. And this one is 0.26 ounces, so it's a little bit more than the Maybelline for a cheaper price. So, and I'll put the claims up on the screen as well, but just to give you a few, it's lightweight, medium to full coverage. It's a concealer that blurs, protects, and perfects. It's SPF 30, RPF, blue light, and PPF pollution. As it's sitting there, it's actually looking a little bit nicer. So I think this still will be a showdown. I don't want to sit here and say I don't like the Physicians Formula yet. I do want to go throughout my day and kind of see how it wears. As far as covering my circles, right now it's looking a little bit even. So I am excited to test out these concealers and see kind of how they pair up. I think that's it. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and then I will check in with you guys throughout the day and let you know how they wear. So stay tuned for that. So I primed my eyes and forgot that I have these blemishes on my face. The top one is more red than the kind of middle one here. So I'm gonna put the Maybelline on the top one and the Physicians Formula on the middle one. Now, I would never normally put a concealer that's that light because all it does is highlight it. You're supposed to put a concealer that matches your skin tone, but for the purposes of this video, I just want to see if it covers it up. So does it cover it up? Does it not? So it looks a little bit ridiculous in the case of the Physicians Formula because it's so much lighter. But as you can see, it is covering it up, so that's good. That's a good sign. But the Maybelline one, I can't even see the blemish anymore. Can you? I don't know. I can't see it, so. Okay guys, so I just did the rest of my makeup and I did want to point out that I just set my face with MAC Fix Plus, the Prep and Prime setting spray, because that's what I would normally do. So I opted not to use the translucent powder today because I just want to see how the concealer sets on its own. I've been getting away from using as much powder, especially during these summer months and the hotter weather. So yeah, stick around. Right now it is 11:12 a.m. So I'm going to check in with you guys a few times throughout the day, show you guys the concealers. Remember, the Maybelline is on this side and the Physicians Formula is on this side. And I'll just show you guys again what they kind of look like. Remember, I have really heavy bags and a lot of discoloration. So I think this is a good video for me to do and a good representation of kind of how they wear throughout the day. So yeah, stick around and I will check in with you guys. Thanks. Hey guys, so I'm getting ready to eat lunch, but I figured I would check in with you guys. It's 1:11, so it's exactly almost 2 hours since I did my full face of makeup with the two concealers. Remember, this side is Maybelline and this side is the Physicians Formula. So I'm just gonna show you guys kind of what's going on under the eyes. I don't know. I mean, they're both creasing, to be perfectly honest. You guys let me know what you think of the coverage. They're looking pretty even as of right now. So yeah, stay tuned. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. It is around 5:20 p.m. I'll show you on my phone. 5:21 p.m. My skin is getting quite oily as it does throughout the day, so proof there that I haven't powdered or done anything. So this is Natural Daylight as of right now. This is Maybelline. This is Physicians Formula. You know, let me know what you guys think. I think the color is poking through on this side, so it is medium to full coverage, the Physicians Formula, so we will see. Again, I'll probably check in one more time before the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Alrighty. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. It is 7:03 p.m. So I've currently been wearing these concealers for about 8 hours now. So I wanted to give you guys kind of the final look at what the concealers look like. Now, one thing I will note is my foundation is very, very oily. As you can see, my forehead is very shiny. The two blemishes here, the first blemish up here is exposed, and that's where I put the Maybelline concealer. And then this one actually is not looking too bad. It's where I put the Physicians Formula concealer. It's just a lot lighter. Like, I can see that it's lighter than the rest of my forehead. So I'm glad I didn't go out of the house today because that looks kind of weird. So if I had the right shade, I imagine it would cover pretty well. Anyway, having said that, let's head to the eyes since that's really what we're here for, right? I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit more. Let's remember, this is the Maybelline. So that's this one. Over here, the Super Stay 24 Hour, and that's what this one looks like. And this side is the Natural Defense by Physicians Formula. One thing that I'm noticing is on the corner of my eyes, like kind of as my eyes, I guess, would water naturally, it did sort of gather on the corners here in both instances. So not really sure what that's about, but I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm not really sure on which one I like better. I mean, I'm leaning towards the Maybelline as that's what I was doing from the beginning. Yeah, so I'm noticing that there's more creasing under this eye, which is the Physicians Formula, than there is on this eye with the Maybelline. So yeah, that's kind of all I can say. I did want to note one thing about each concealer, a couple things about each concealer actually. The Maybelline Super Stay says it's smudge resistant, waterproof, and it also says to apply it and use your fingertips to blend in. So I actually ended up using my sponge, my Real Technique sponge, which may or may have not, you know, affected the final results. Regardless, I think the Maybelline won in my opinion. And then I wanted to also note that with the Physicians Formula on this side, it says apply 15 minutes before sun exposure, which may or may not be possible for you when you're applying your makeup. It also says, and I'm guessing this is because of the SPF, to reapply at least every 2 hours. I don't know how many of us are going to reapply after doing a full face of makeup every 2 hours. So I guess this concealer is more for the active wearer. Then it says blend with the cushion or with your fingertips. So this cushion on top is what they want you to blend it in with, or your fingertips, just like with the Maybelline. Again, could have affected the end result. So I did want to note that. Also, this one is not waterproof, the Physicians Formula. It actually says that you rinse it with water to remove it. So I'm going to try something. I have a little water bottle here that I'm going to spray and see if in fact this one removes with water and if this one is waterproof. So I'm going to try this one first. This is going to be quite funny, I imagine. Had to get a towel. All right, so this is just water. All right, let's really get it in there. All right, I'm blinding myself with my mascara, but I just want to see, you know, does it wipe off? I mean, it's not coming off on my finger, like at all. I think it is waterproof. I'm not rubbing like insanely, but you're not supposed to because it's your under eye. I don't know. You guys tell me. I think it's still there. Let's try this eye. Now this is supposed to be removable with water. Rubbing with the same amount of pressure. Doesn't seem to be coming off on my finger at all. I don't know. I don't think that's removable either. I don't know. I can't believe I just did that. That's hilarious. Mascara is definitely coming off on this side, but it's not affecting the concealer, I don't think. I mean, my bag is definitely revealed a little bit on this side. So I don't know. I don't know if it's waterproof. Now I've got to do my outro. Okay guys, so that's it for my concealer showdown. Thank you so much. Leave in the comments which one you think won, whether you think it was the Maybelline Superstay or the Physicians Formula Natural Defense. Let me know. Also, if you like this video, subscribe, like this video, hit the notification bell for more videos from me, and tell a friend. Thanks so much. I'm Sierra. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Do I look ridiculous because I just did that?